And because that was very clearly made and stated and remembered, it meant that there's no justification for having like a pope, an ayatollah, a head monk or a head leader or anything. And that was actually unique amongst the religions of the world. That the Buddha prohibited specifically having like a head of Buddhism. And instead the principles which he enunciated, let that be your leader. What that meant was Buddhism could never be organized. But because it could never be organized, we avoided the problems of corruption. When you have power invested in one person or one group of people. And we all know what happens in religions when we do have people who have enormous amounts of power. It just happens that sometimes even good people, when they get in positions of power, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And so that was Lord Acton said that. I always remember it was Lord Acton because I was born in Acton, and he was the Lord there many, many years ago before I was born. But that's what he said, power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely, and even good people sometimes get corrupted by power. So because of that, Buddhism never had that sort of powerful person or group of people who could control the religion. That's why that every monastery, every temple stands on its own. It's successful or it doesn't successful not because of who they are, but how they behave and how they teach. The only reason this place is successful is because it's good teachings, we've done the right thing, we've struck the right chord. That means that it's prosperous. Now when we have that no leadership, it means we do have different groups, we do have different emphasis, we do have different sects of Buddhism developing, because there's no unifying hierarchy.